Hi, this is Dan Collins, Editor-in-Chief of Modern Trader Magazine, coming to you live from the Flora CME Group on June 23rd for Traders Exclusive. It's a big day today. It's the day that England votes over the Brexit, possibly leaving the European Union. For the last few months, most people kind of assumed that that they would remain in the European Union. About a month ago, the reports were coming out that it was pretty close, and there was actually a good chance that they would leave. They had a terrible incident where one of the members, supporters of it, was killed a week ago, and that seemed to turn the tide. Talking about news like that in general, Brexit would be a pretty big deal, but if you look at your wire services, if you look at Bloomberg, if you look at Reuters, almost every market story has Brexit in the lead. I checked this out 2 days ago. The top 5 stories on Reuters had Brexit in the headline, and they're all related to different markets. Now, it certainly has a huge impact on the sterling and on the FTSE and the European stock indexes. But I think that, when you see these stories, that it's really affected what's going on with the S&Ps, with crude oil, with all these other markets. I just don't think it's that big of a deal. You saw this a couple years ago with Greece when we were talking about Brexit. There were some big implications with the problems that Greece was having, but it wasn't affecting every market in the world. It's kind of a problem that some wire services have. There's a movement in the market, there's a big story out there, and they automatically apply one to the other. That creates problems, but also opportunities. If some uneducated people who are trading small believe that, it could have a small effect. It also creates an opportunity. Anything that creates mispricings based on non-fundamental reasons, non-technical reasons, is an opportunity. So you should look at that. You should monitor the markets. Realize whatever market you're following, what the fundamentals are saying. If one of these big news events seems to be pushing it, or if you're seeing stories saying it's pushing it, you need to find what's really underlying that market, whether it's crude oil. There's a lot of things going on with crude oil, and I really doubt that Brexit is pushing the price of crude. And if it is, it's a temporary thing, and it's a mispricing, which means it's an opportunity. So after today, you're going to see some equilibrium happen in some of these markets, and you're going to see an opportunity. I mean, even before Greece and Brexit, there were the problems in Russia and the Ukraine. Now, that had implications in Europe. It had implication in energy contracts in Europe, because Ukraine was where Russia had kind of sent a lot of their natural gas contracts through. But, if you read the wire services, every market was being affected by it. It could be negatively or positively, which didn't make a whole lot of sense. But if people are following this, it means there's an opportunity. Now, today's the vote. Probably won't hear the results of it until tomorrow. But if any of these markets that kind of moved out of whack because of it, that's an opportunity for traders to take advantage of it. Remember to learn the fundamentals. Don't necessarily believe everything you see, because there's a tendency on these business wire services that put out so many stories to just see one market make a move and then say, what is the biggest geopolitical event going on, and attribute that move to that. They're usually wrong. If there's some element of it, it's a mispricing, and it's an opportunity for you. This has been Dan Collins, Editor-in-Chief of Modern Trader Magazine for Traders Exclusive. Talk to you next time.